Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mori, and as indicated by the title, we are going to store some photo cards. As you can see, I've got two full boxes of photo cards. Of course, one is smaller, but yeah, I have things to store. All of the cards I have today were gathered sometime between February and April. I think most of these were bought in March, but there are cards which were either bought in February, in late February, before shortly after I recorded the previous storing, or were claimed in group orders a few months ago and have finally reached me. I apologize if I happen to have a frog in the throat, as always. It always happens when I want to record, you know, like anytime I'm preparing myself to record, my voice is clear and there are no problems, but the moment I press play, I have this kind of like work in the throat or something like that. So I'm sorry if I happen to cough from time to time. And yeah, we're going to store photo cards, but before that, I'm going to give you a quick big inclusion update. Overall, I was supposed to. Well, I wanted to wait a bit longer because while most of the cards I have on the way are from longer group orders or from polka market orders, there are also cards which should reach me shortly after Easter, since on the moment I'm recording, it's the Holy Saturday. We're in the Easter season, but I ran out of outer sleeves, and that's actually a funny part because just a week ago I ordered inner sleeves thinking, oh, I still have a lot of outer sleeves, I shouldn't order them yet. And guess what? I don't have outer sleeves. I literally had to borrow outer sleeves from my misc photo cards to use them for my proper collections. So yeah, that's why I'm recording this storing now, since I don't have outer sleeves either way. So yeah, I would have to wait even longer. That's why I'm storing these cards now, especially since the boxes are full and they won't hold any more cards. They won't hold any more cards. When it comes to bigger inclusions though, I did reorganize them a bit. I rearranged them a bit. I was thinking about adding the dreamcatcher inclusions to the dummy binders and dedicating this binder for other purposes, like my other collections, since I'm also in this state, you know, when I feel like I want to start a new collection, but I don't really know which one, and I don't know where to put it. And I wanted to rearrange my other collections, but unfortunately, most of them, I think all of them, look good the way they look right now. Like, there is no need to move them to different binders, to different pockets. And yeah, that's why I think this binder will remain as a big inclusion binder for now, though I am running out of pages, and I think sooner or later I will have to think of something else. But still, when it comes to my dummy binder, wait, there's something. Is there something wrong with this standee? I've just noticed the standee is a bit damaged. I mean, it's hard for me to say if it used to be like this or not, but it has a stain. Now I'm sad. Maybe it's always been there. Like I said, I'm not sure. But yeah, when it comes to my dreamcatcher stuff, I moved the summer holiday stuff here. As you may remember, the big stickers used to be in the later bit of the binder. Now I moved them together with the film card and the dummy sticker, so they are together, so it's more or less chronologically correct. I also reorganized the Apocalypse Save Us stuff. Since I cannot display them properly either way, I just decided to make it a bit thinner, so the paper CD is in here and the standee is in there with some extra stuff which I didn't know where to put in this binder. Then I did redo the Apocalypse Follow Us film cards. You couldn't see it for a while. And I think the rest is mostly the same. Oh, I also reorganized the fan-made Polaroids I got from my friends, so it looks aesthetically pleasing. The Nana things are still in there, also a bit reorganized. Same for the Miss Candleless concert / game things. The Luna inclusions are put there together, almost chronologically correct. Here is my pull from my version up copy. I bought myself, like, it's been a while since I unboxed an album, so I bought myself version up choerry version. The fun fact is I didn't pull a single choerry in it, but I got a Jinsol sticker sheet. And some time ago, as I ordered some photo cards, I got the Hassel doll sticker sheet as a freebie, so that's why it's in here. I think it looks more or less nice, more or less aesthetically pleasing. On the last page, I have the Yeri tarot card from Chill Kill, the Woodsy Sonia bookmark from As You Wish, and the UAU film card from their mini album. And that's basically it. I just wanted to give you a quick update. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the big inclusion collection, because like I said, I'm afraid sooner or later I will run out of pages. And I also don't like the fact that some of the things are way too loose in this binder, but I cannot really do much about it, so I'll just keep it that way. That being said, let's move on to the actual photo card storing, and we are going to start with Dami. As of Dami, we are going to check both of her binders, since I have some cards for each binder. I'm standing up just to see if you can see everything properly, since my longer tripod broke. The cheap action tripod broke, so I had to use the replacement one, which is way shorter. It's more stable, but it's shorter, and I'm afraid the view is not going to be as good as I want it to be. Hopefully I'll come up with a solution before the next video arrives, especially since I think the view is fine for A5 binders. It will be a problem with the A4 binder, but I don't have much for that binder. That's a good thing. Okay, so for Dami, the areas where I'm going to store photo cards are Apocalypse Save Us and Apocalypse Follow Us, at least for this binder. Unfortunately, I mean, I'm saying unfortunately, I'm content with how my Dami collection looks like, and I'm happy to see so many cards. I'm happy to be done with her album photo cards, but still, there isn't much I can add to this collection. At this point, the only cards I'm missing are selected POBs and rarer cards from my wish list. Obviously, I don't collect every single card. There are cards which I do not want to look for, either because they are too expensive or because they are too similar to album photo cards. That's why I don't collect every single PC. But the cards I have on my wish list are difficult to find regardless. I hardly ever see them. But still, from time to time, I hope from time to time I'll be able to check these binders and show you my collection progress. So, for Dami, for Apocalypse Save Us, I have 2 lucky draws. This is the Soundwave lucky draw, and this is the K-Town for You lucky draw. Just give me a moment, because I see there was something stuck in the sleeve. So I'll just quickly reorganize it. For for both of these both of these cards are from music video outfits, but this one will go to the green screen page. You know, the infamous green screen. Like, Apocalypse Save Us as an era was famous for its green screen, which was everywhere. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, to be honest. Like, I was personally among those disappointed with how the music video looked like. The whole album was a banger, and I loved the outfits, I loved the concept, it had a lot of potential, I loved the songs, but I didn't like how the special effects looked like. And I still, up to this day, I wonder what went wrong at the company that this comeback looked this way. But yeah, at least the fits were gorgeous. Like, the Apocalypse Save Us cards and outfits for Dami are some of my favorites in Dreamcatcher's entire career. Like, I actually loved this bluish purplish hair look. So yeah, this page is complete. There's like, I think, as you can see, there's a lot of kind of like dust on the pages for some reason. It's not even dust, but yeah, I'm not really proud of their condition. The second card I have to store is the K-Down for You Lucky Draw, which I mentioned. All of these fits are from music video as well, but I'm keeping those together because, you know, they are in pairs. I have the music card pop on the way. It was actually sent out to me last week, but it's going from the US. It's coming from the US, so it may take a while to reach me. So it didn't make it for the storing. That's why I'll have to keep it for the next one. And I'm almost done with this page. I mean, technically I'm done. I just have this one card to store, so we are going to return to this binder either way in the next video. And now the next era is, like I said, Apocalypse Follow Us / Vision. And the card I have to store is the Husfan Lucky Draw, which was one of my major ISOs for this year. And the funny thing is, when I was actively looking for this card, I hardly ever saw it. Like, I couldn't see it anywhere. But the moment I found it, I've seen it for sale like 2 times already, which is ironic, and it always happens. I remember I was in the same situation. Well, let me find it. I was in the same situation with this lenticular card from Lovecatcher. I mean, it was Love Stealer, yeah. I remember I was in the same situation, like, I was looking for it everywhere. But the moment I found it, I constantly see it, and I even see it in way cheaper prices than I bought it initially for. So yeah, it just always happens, you know, but it's okay. I'm happy. I'm glad I have this card in here, since that lenticular was my ISO as well at some point. But yeah, that being said, this page is complete. It's not all official cards, of course. This is a fan-made card, but I'm content with it. I'm happy how it looks like. So yeah, and that would be it for this binder. I have nothing else for it, unfortunately. There are cards on the way, of course, and hopefully all of them will be here by the time I record the next story. So yeah, let's move on to the next binder. I'll just quickly close it. Oh, and maybe one day I'll have the pre-core cards. I mean, and I will get them if they are easily obtainable and not too expensive. For now I'll stick to replicas. As for the next binder, I only have 3 cards there, and all of them are for the checked flag era, which means I have to go all the way back to the last pages of the binder. Though, is there everything alright? Like, give me a moment. Okay, I have some technical difficulties with the binder. Like something's just not right. And yeah, the keyring bugged a bit. That's why I couldn't close the binder properly. Open the binder properly. Hopefully everything's fine now. So yeah, the cards I have to store are the second set of checked flag POBs, which recently arrived to me. This is how they look like. Again, I love how the backs look like. They remind me of actual album photo cards. It's a bit of a boomer that they have the very same kind of like signature, but that's okay. It still looks quite cute and I really like it. One day I'll be able to read it. I mean, technically I think I can read it, but I'm too shy to try and read it. Okay, so I think... Oh, there was something at the back. I think I may want to like do it like this. Yeah, it's like these two are in black jumpers, so they make a nice contrast. By the way, I remember that the first time the previews for these were released, I thought Dami's holding something in here, and I thought she's holding Pi, Yuhyun's dog. As you can see, there is no puppy being held, but a woman can hope, right? Though I imagine that if she was holding Pi on this photo card, it would be way more expensive in the second-hand market. And yeah, that would be it. Is everything well visible? Oh, yeah. I have to constantly check because, you know, the shorter tripod and stuff. That being said, I'm done with the checked flag era. It was a very short one, and I'm really looking forward to Dami's comeback, maybe in the nearby future. For now, we don't really hear much from her, but there is quite a lot of news on Croctical. Like, I've recently seen the collab between Xion and Rolling Quartz, and I love this song so much. I'm not sure if I'm going to listen to it often, but I'm really glad to see them collabing. Like the Dreamcatcher, oh my god, the Dreamcatcher Rolling Quartz collab was something I've been looking forward to ever since Rolling Quartz debuted. And it's kind of a shame I've never been able to go to their concert. Like, they frequently return to my country, but anytime they are here, I'm unable to go to their concert because, you know, they tend to have concerts during times when I'm not able to go, which is a bummer. Maybe one day I'll be able to go there. I'm also hoping that if Croctical happen to have an European tour, I'll be able to go. But yeah, that would be it for Dami. Like I said, I don't really have much for her anymore. So let's move on to the next binders. This video is going to be heavily LOONA related because I have like a whole bunch of LOONA and post-LOONA photo cards to store. So the next binder is the big A4 one, and as I was expecting, the view is going to be terrible, which I'm so sorry about. The tripod is too short to showcase the whole binder, so I'll have to like either get a longer tripod. The previous one, the longer one I used to have, was way cheaper, but it was also less stable. So I'm not sure if I want to get this one again or find something else, maybe more expensive but at least more stable, more durable. Either that or I'll have to like find I'll have to like put this current tripod on more things, but then there's this risk that half of the screen will be a book or something that it's standing on. I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. Luckily for this binder, I only have 2 photo cards to store, so you won't be tortured too much with this view. And both cards are actually going to be from Loossemble. I've got the last one-of-a-kind night version hyunjins to store. This one is my villain origin. As you may remember, I was struggling to get this from the group order. I'm not even sure what's going on with those PCs. All I know is that I managed to find all the PCs from that group order during the year, within the year since this group order had started. Like, I can't even believe it's been a year already, but yeah. I'm glad to have this card. At least I'm at peace now. And yeah, that means I'm almost done with one of a kind. I'm not even sure what the view looks like. I'm going to stand up. Oh, you actually can see quite a lot. It's not too terrible. It's not too bad. So I think this card is going to go there to match the others, and the kind of like a card will go in here. Yeah. It's such a shame you cannot see the whole page because it actually looks gorgeous. Like, this is actually my favorite concept from One of a Kind. So now the only card I'm missing for this era is the day version gowon, the kind of like regular selfie one. I'm not sure what to call it. And I'm still missing these two units, but I feel like they're more difficult to find than some of the selfies. Like I'm not sure if the pools were so crappy or what, but yeah. I've also got the Ever Music Go on the way from Polka Market. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but hopefully in the next storing this page will be complete. And I'm still missing these 3 cards from Talk to You Later. But yeah, the last, I actually have a bit more cards to store in here. As you can see, I moved my misc cards to this binder because I decided to expand my choerry collection, and that's why as you can see, the misc cards were moved there. I actually don't know what to do with these. Like, I was considering selling this Irene and this Hyunjin, but I came to conclusion that I think I would be better off trading this Hyunjin. I'm kind of sad to do it, and I don't really want to do this because I love this photo card, but it's not really going to grow. Like, the Hyunjin, the LOONA Hyunjin LOONA photocard collection is not going to grow, so I'm keeping this one just for vibes. And these two were present, so I'm also not going to sell those. This Irene I pulled on my birthday, so I'm not selling her. These were also given to me as freebies. Like, it's hard for me to let go of freebie cards, you know. But yeah, I was considering at least selling this Irene since I'm not really a fan of this photo card, and I don't think I will grow my Irene collection. But I don't know, I'm on the fence. Either way, the cards I have to store in here are, first of all, my version up pulls. I pulled this Kim Lip, and I'm actually kind of surprised. Like, I'm not even disappointed because, of course, obviously I was hoping to pull choerry, but the card itself is still gorgeous, and I actually hardly ever see it, so I feel like I'm holding a gem right now. And I also pulled Kim Lip's transparent card and Jin Soul's ID. I'm not really a fan of those, and I'm not going to actively hunt for choerry equivalent, so I'm just going to put it in here. And I also got Hassel's object freebie from not Burn, but Club Icarus. Like, the fun thing is, I've also got the day after I bought my choerry Club Icarus objects, I got some of them for free. Mind you, they were damaged, and I'm not going to keep them in the binder itself, but it's still quite funny that I got them for free. And I wonder why. Oh, the leaf fell to my room out of the window. I wonder why they are so cheap. I mean, obviously people were probably buying them to get phone calls and stuff, but still, it's kind of funny how many of these are on the market. But yeah, that would be it for this binder. So let's move on to the white A5 binder, which is going to be the last binder for today, but with the biggest amount of photo cards, since I have all the remaining cards I have are for that binder. And last but not least, we've got the white A5 binder, which got quite full in the last couple of days. And that's because I have added a choerry collection. But before we move on to that, we have a whole vivi section in here. All of these cards are vivi. That's quite a lot, right? I still love Vivi, and she's still my unbiased in LOONA, so I will gladly expand her collection. And first of all, we are finishing the Korean album collection with the last Flip That photo card. This is the last card I've been missing. It has a small dent in the middle, but I don't really mind. I'm glad I could finally finish this collection. I feel like this fit pixy should be in the middle for the vibes, but I like it the least, so I want the cat pose to stay in the middle. So, since I'm done with the Vivi album collection, let's appreciate how it looks like at last. I started collecting Vivi sometime in early 2023. Like, at first I picked up some of her cards in autumn 2022, but then I sold them and gave away some of those cards to my friend. Then I picked up Midnight sometime in early 2023. So we can say it took me more or less 3 years to complete Vivi's Korean album collection. I'm happy and I feel fulfilled. I love these photo cards and this collection so much. So yeah, I'm glad it happened, and I'm glad I can actually show this journey on my channel. Like, this is the first collection I have actually finished on screen, including the loossemble photo cards of Vivi. So yeah, I'm happy and I feel fulfilled. But now let's move on to I'm still not done with the Japanese cards though, but that's okay. I consider them more of a side, like I consider them to be more of a side quest in this journey. So now now that we are done with the album collection, I have some cards to store from them scandalous ones. And the first one is the first Hollow Zone photo card from LOONA Island 2020, which is probably one of my favorite Vivi cards. And I also have the Vivi Hyunjin unit from the Lightstick POBs on the way from Polka Market. Still nothing for the other Hollow Zone, Concept Zone card. But that's okay. I'll take my time, no rush. I like how the art, I mean, you cannot see it due to camera, like, yeah, you cannot see it. But I really like how green the backs are. I mean, how matching they are. But okay, the next card I have to store is Orbit 3.0 card. Can you see it well on camera? Yes, you can. I'm still not going to collect any Season's Greetings cards though, because I'm not really a fan of those, and I don't really have, I mean, technically I have space in this binder, but then I would have to probably remove some other things from it. That's why I'm not collecting those, but I'm content with how it looks like regardless. Next card I have is the I'll be honest, I don't remember what store it is from. It's the End POB, which I had claimed in the group order. I have most of those, all of those VIVs from, but I don't remember what store it was from. It was probably Apple Music, but I'm not sure. No, it wasn't. Wait, no, I think it was with Drama because it's hollow and this one is hollow, and I wanted the middle to be hollow. So like, I'm like 90% sure this is the card I'm about to store. In case I'm wrong though, I will check the template after I record this video and switch the fillers. But yeah, I also have the light stick the first anniversary of light stick card, which I think I wanted to put in here. Yeah. Okay. Next, I've got the Flip That Polaroid POB from the D version. It's a with Mew POB. And I also have one of the A version Polaroid POBs on the way from Polka Market, though I'm not sure if this is the Hot Tracks version or if there is 24. I think it's this one, but I'm not 100% sure. As you can see in this video, I'm not sure about anything. But I have to admit, I got a couple more PCs from Polka Market, which were not really on my wish list. I got something from the Lunaverse from Photobook, I believe. Like, I'm not really sure what PC it is, but it's in a similar outfit to this one, I think. And I also got the other record, the finale card, the one which was random. And I think both of these are going to be stored in here in those empty places. But now, the next card I have to store is the Orbit for All card. And the Polaroid from Luna Island 2022. It was 2022. It was Luna Vacation technically, but I called it Luna Island regardless. Okay, moving on to the sample era, I have this kind of like Dear My Muse message card from Vivi, which I'm going to place in here in the middle instead of the Kuromi kind of like sticker filler. And I also decided that instead of the Make Star Panda Lucky Chua, which is quite difficult to find, I decided to get the Make Star Fairy POB, which I will just put in here. And last but not least, I also have the Coco Dive POB, the glasses one, which I'm not really sure where it was supposed to go. I think in here, like judging by the little smiley glasses emoji I made here, it's going to go in here. Which means for my planned one-of-a-kind POBs, I'm only missing one POB. And I'm still missing 3 Pink Hat POBs from the Loossemble debut era, from the Sensitive era. And there is something on my, like, it's so annoying how many things are stuck to this binder. And I'm still missing, I think, 2 POBs from Talk to You Later from my wish list. So wish me good luck on that. No rush though. Okay. That being said, we move on to my choerry collection. As you can see, I made a setup for all eras from version up until Club Icarus. This collection is going to change because I didn't include the IDs and I didn't include the transparent card because I don't really wish to seek for those, but if I happen to get them either for a very low price or as a freebie, I'm going to accept them and find a place for them in this collection. You may also expect me to get some POBs to make the pages look aesthetically pleasing, but I don't have any specific wish list. I just want it to look good. So yeah, we are going to start with I'm sorry, with version up. I got this one object. I'm going to cover the QR code because I'm not really sure how it works, but I really like the signature though, it looks so cute. I was thinking if I want to put choerry in purple sleeves or not. Let me know what you think. I recently got purple dragon shield sleeves for my Pokemon collection, but I may use some of them for choerry, so let me know what you think. Let me know what would look better. I personally really like how the backs look for version up, but I'm not the biggest fan of how they look like in the other eras. So I may want to like put those in purple sleeves. But again, let me know what you think. This is 207A, so it's technically the first card for this era. So I think it's from Kimlip version. Yeah, I think those were in Kimlip version. So yeah, that being said, we made a great start with my choerry collection. I'll just quickly check the camera to see if everything's well visible. Yeah, I think it is. Now, when it comes to Doll era, I have the second version object music album for the card. Like, I think these three were version 1 and this is version 2. And the middle is going to stay empty unless I find something to put in here. I was thinking if I should move choerry to an A4 binder, but then I would have to like get another binder. Overall, you may expect a binder maintenance video because I still want to make some changes. I just don't know what kind of changes yet, but you may expect a binder maintenance sort of thing in the future. Now, when it comes to Burn era, I have this photocard. I'm not sure which one was earlier, this one or that one. Like, I didn't really pay attention to numbers in this era. So that's why I just have it called Concept A, Concept A1, Concept B1, Concept B2, etc, etc. I also have this little like QR kind of like card with the link to the album itself. But I'm going to put it here as a filler because why not? And last but not least, I have objects for Club Icarus. Though I'm not really sure how I want to organize this since I do have some more cards from this era which are not necessarily POBs. Oh wait, this one has a lower number. I'm going to put them number by number. As I was saying, I do have some other cards on the way and I may want to reorganize this collection a bit. But this will be a problem once I have enough cards for the next drawing. And once I have... Oh dear! I've just got flashbacks, you know. Is everything steady? Yeah? I hope so. I still remember the first time I recorded the video and my favorite dummy PC got damaged. I still have this PC, by the way. I put it in the Pandan box. As I was saying, I may want to add some more pages or maybe even move choerry to an A4 binder, but I will take care of it once I have more materials. For now, I'll just keep it like this. Now, the next cards I have, I still have a bunch of those added as freebies. The next cards I have is actually a set of cards. The next cards are in a set. And this is the Jump Up set for Artemis's Club Icarus, which I was convinced this is a Season's Greetings. not. It's a POV set, but it still looks gorgeous and was quite cheap, so I will gladly keep it. So we have Hyunjin, Hassel, Kimlip, Jinsol, and choerry. I added another Club Icarus QR code here alongside this sticker I got as a freebie during the concert to, you know, make it aesthetically pleasing. So I will consider this a memory set, like a souvenir set from the concert. And it looks quite cute, actually. It looks quite cute. Before we move on to the next pages, the next section, I also have this kind of like choerry freebie, but I don't know where to put it, so I'm just gonna put it in here. It's a freebie, it's not official, and actually never mind. Never mind, I see it's a bit dirty. I wanted to use it as an extra, but I will keep it. Before we move on, as you probably heard, some of the Pixy members are debuting as a group called AWU. Like I'm not sure how to spell this. Is it AWU or AWU or AWU? Like I'm not sure how to spell it, but I'm excited. I've listened to their pre-debut, pre-release track Rose, and it's amazing. I may add it. I may want to add it in the background. if I consider adding background music, because last time YouTube copyrighted me. But yeah, I was thinking if I want to pick up Lola's Pixy photocards, since Lola was also my bias, especially after Ella left. But I'm not sure where I would put Lola's photocards, since I've checked the template and there are quite a lot of photocards, especially in the later Pixy eras, and I'm not sure how to make it work logically. Plus, I still need to think about this, because, like I said, I was thinking about adding a new collection, but I still have in mind the fact that I was trying to pick up EU from Everglow, which should be boycotted, by the way, and Sakura from Ice One. And I dropped these because in the end I wasn't really vibing with them. I also had Yuki from Purple Kiss and Mion from Idol, and I loved these collections, but then I wasn't really vibing with their music either after some time, and I wasn't vibing with their company's decisions. So that's why I dropped these collections in the end, even though they were quite complete. I mean, Mion was never complete. She was never going to be complete, given that I was having given the fact that I didn't collect the jewel case polka albums and jewel case versions, polka album versions, and these funny photo book versions for I Feel era. Like, this was just a disaster. This version was a disaster, to be honest, and this collection was never meant to be complete. And I'm not really sure. Like, I would love to collect Lola from Pixy, because I love all of Pixie's songs, and I actually saw them in a concert, which gives them some extra points. It gives them some extra standpoints. I'm not sure if this even makes sense, but I don't know. I need to think about this, because while I love starting new collections, once I give them enough thought, I still have in mind those two collections which I dropped after such a long time. Like, I have in mind those Purple Kiss and Idol collections. Like, the reasons here were actually related to my music taste changing. Like, I mean, not my music taste changing, but rather their songs not vibing with me not vibing with their songs. It doesn't make sense. And the fact that there were just too many album versions. I don't know. I will see. I will see if AU, like, I don't know how to pronounce it. I will see if their debut is going to have a physical release and how many cards they will have. I may want to consider adding this collection, but I don't know. It's just like a quick rant for you. I don't know. Like, I would love to collect Lola, but I'm just kind of anxious, it will end up like my Purple Kiss and Idol collections. I don't even want to talk about the Ice One and Everglow ones because they happened due to me being hyped upon the Seraphims and Everglow comebacks back 2 years ago. But yeah, enough talking, enough of doom talking. That being said, I may want to add one more collection, but still, I would need a space for that. The last few cards I have to store are all from Dreamcatcher. And the first ones are for, I mean, most of these are for summer holiday era. And the first one is Gahyun, though I think I should call her Soyul now. As you might have heard if you are into Dreamcatcher, Gahyun has recently changed her stage name to Soyul, and she's going to promote as an actress. And as far as I've seen, she asked fans to address her as Soyul. So I will try to do this. I mean, it will be quite difficult to adjust to, given that this is like the third name change in the past couple of months. But I will try to address her as Soyul from now on. Pardon me if I happen to call her Gahyun from time to time. I'm still getting used to it. Either way, I have this Soyul POB from K-Town for you for the dark concept, which means I'm only missing Sua's Makestar POB and Yuhyun's Makestar POB. Like, both of them are going to be from Makestar, and both of them are hollow, so the final effect is going to be quite gorgeous for this page. And then I have both Soyul and Yuhyun for the beach night concept. This one is from Makestar, as you can tell by the hollow design. And this one is from My Music Taste. Which means right now I'm only missing Handong's MMT POB. I think it's going to be an MMT POB. I'm not really sure. And I'm also missing Sua's limited photo card. I think this one is a limited selfie for her. Then, speaking of Sua, I actually have her limited card for the Villains era, for my Villains set. Which means I'm only missing Soyul now. And last but not least, I have the Xi'an Like Inside 7 Doors trading cards in the hoodie version. And that would be it for the storing today. So thank you so much for watching. I apologize, it was a bit chaotic. I'm not sure what's going to happen in this collection. Like I said, I have several ideas. I'm considering moving choerry to a bigger binder. I mean, I really like the setup here, so I may want to keep her, but I'm running out of space. Like, I have only like, let me check, 2 pages left. So once artms have a comeback, I'm doomed. But yeah, I'm not sure if I want, like, I definitely need a different binder. I'm not sure what kind of binder I want to have. Maybe I may want to consider getting another 6-pocket binder to move the choerry there. Either choerry or Dreamcatcher there. But I don't know. It all depends on whether or not I want to collect, I want to expand on my pixy collection. I will think about this. But yeah. So, thank you so much for watching. I will most likely publish it after Easter, but in case I publish it earlier, have a happy Easter, and I will see you next time, either in binder maintenance or storing. So, bye bye.